Dear delegates, when I was young like you, I had the opportunity to take my first trip abroad, and that was sponsored by the Red Cross. Unfortunately, I came from a poor family who didn't have any money to buy my first suit. The community raised funds for me so that my teacher can buy me my first suit. I went on my journey, and the first time I wore that suit, it completely and radically changed my life. My first stop with a group of young people was Washington, D.C. And we were told then that we had an audience with President John Kennedy. Everybody was excited. We went to the White House, and the young president, appeared. And it was a moment of magic. He exuded self-confidence. He exuded optimism. But he had incredible faith in the youth of the world. And he told us, in no uncertain terms, that governments of the world, leaders of governments of the world, don't do much. Don't get on with it. And our faith, he said, is pinned on you. You are to bring down the barriers of separation. You are to work hard to extend your hands to people across the globe in order to change the world for the better. At that particular moment, I was mesmerized by what John Kennedy said, and I resolved that when I go back, the first thing I would do is to serve my community, to serve my country, to serve the world, so that I can pay back the people who bought me my first suit. My dear delegates, this is not my story. It is the story of our beloved current Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, who has become an incredible example for all of us, who has done more than any other secretary for the young people of the world. He was the first to appoint a youth envoy because he felt that the only change nowadays in a globalized, complex and complicated world can only come from young people. Each one of us, each one of you has his or her different story of the first suit or the first dress. I would urge you to use that version as a tremplin, as an incredible departure in your life, to change the world, to reject violence, to reject conflicts, to eliminate poverty in the world, to work very, very hard for equality in the world, to work very, very hard for a better distribution of wealth in the world. About 60 years ago, Dag Hammarskjöld, who was then Secretary General of the United Nations, in a major speech he gave at McGill University in Montreal, Canada, he warned the youth of the world then against two opposites: the realist on the one hand and the idealist on the other hand. And he said the realists are tempted by the illusion of cynicism, and the idealists are tempted by the illusion of utopia, and somehow our young people must find a balance. And that answer came from Ban Ki-moon. He said to the youth of the world, keep your heads up above the cloud, but your feet firmly planted on the ground, and forge ahead. Don't allow anybody to stop you. Forge ahead and make a difference in the world. Make a difference for the better, for a better world. Make a difference for people to live with dignity, comfortably with dignity. This is something that is absolutely essential for you, for each and every one of you, individually and collectively. Not only do you have the responsibility, but you have the obligation to the world, to our beloved planet. It's very, very important for you to leave this place with the determination to change your community, to change your country, to change the world, to make the world a better place, not only for you, but for successive generations to come. On behalf of LAU, on behalf of my colleagues from LAU, I congratulate you and wish you all the best. And I'll leave you with this thought. Our beloved planet needs dreamers. Our beloved planets need doers. But above all, our beloved planets need dreamers who do. You are it. Congratulations and thank you so much.